Tonight we celebrate game one of a three-game series, but we also celebrate the history of Jackie Robinson. 2019 would have been his 100th birthday. It's the Phillies and the Mets, game one of a three-game series. Brandon Nimmo leads it off in center. Peter Alonso, he's had a nice start to his rookie year. Robinson Cano over at second base. Michael Conforto, that's clean up. Aaron Nola. And Aaron, 1-0, ERA high. I mean, that's the big thing. His earned run average and even his walks are higher than he would like to be.
Named after
absolutely
Jackie Robinson.
Fastball in there, called. Strike three, one down here in the first. Nothing wrong with that. Broke his bat, looped it out towards center. Here comes Herrera. It's going to drop for a hit. And Alonso's aboard, a one-out single. 73 times, the Mets 63. Alonso goes, pitches outside, ball four. Now that puts runners on first and second here in the first. Fly ball left field. And McCutchen comes running in. He'll get to the spot, make the catch, and there are two outs. Changeup swung on and missed, and he got out of the inning. Two strikeouts for Nola. No runs, one hit, and two men left. McCutchen leads it off. He had a pretty good series against the Miami Marlins. And then Segura hitting .317. Bryce Harper, career versus the Mets, 23 home runs. Syndergaard, 1-1 this year, an ERA of 4.74. He's only walked two hitters. In 19 innings of work, he has 20 strikeouts. Kutchumizations. Swing and a miss at the Syndergaard first 6 starts compared to the last 4. Slow chopper left side, charging Davis, no chance. And Segura, who up until this weekend was leading the National League in infield hits. He threw another changeup. Harper strikes out. Second strikeout for Syndergaard. There goes Segura, pitches inside, throw to second base, not in time. Off the glove of Cano. So the Phillies have a runner in scoring position. And there's ball 4. So Hoskins walks, that puts 2 on for Real Muto. Philadelphia. Runners go. Pitch is taken low. Throw to second base is in time to get Hoskins. Hopefully Reese is okay, and he's just
went into that base awkward. Looked like he jammed his ankle.
Ted Barrett, the second base umpire, is. Well, Reese is up and over at first base, which is a good sign. You could hear a pin drop here at Citizens Bank Park as we went to break.
So he didn't have much of a chance, so he has to get that breaking ball going against him.
There's a fastball and a base hit to right center field. That's what you were talking about, John. Started out with a curveball and then the fastball. Runner goes. Pitch is taken for a strike, and Muto just couldn't get a grip. So a stolen base, second of the year for Rosario. And he's in scoring position. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Broken bat over to shortstop. Segura's throw in time to get J.D. Davis. He's not the fastest runner. Here, a 173 hitter. Swing and a miss. Got that curveball over, and he picks up his 3rd strikeout.
Sit down and have a conversation with him. Just all the things he's been through in his life.
Opposite way, there's a base hit for Cesar. They were shaded that way. It's a 2-out single. And a strike 3 called. He took 2 fastballs in a row. 4 strikeouts for Syndergaard.
Yes, I do.
Out toward right center field. On the run is Odubel Herrera. The wind is going to knock this down and allow Herrera to make the catch. There are 2 outs. I thought the Let's Play commercial was fantastic.
It was, let the kids play. Yeah. He had a different way of going about the game. He played, he played hard. He played right and won an MVP. But when he was with Pittsburgh, it was fun. Like he smiled.
Diversity's about learning to accept people who think about things, look differently, and that's great for the game.
It goes off the glove of JT Real Muto. Well, speaking of that, Commissioner, the
greatest game in the world to those other markets.
A line drive base hit into left field. The Mets will be on the board with at least 1. Here comes Conforto. The throw to the plate by McCutchen is not in time. It'll be a 2-run single. And New York takes a 2-0 lead. So as you said, it's an event, and it's incredible. To the right side, that's going to leak into right field, a base hit. Rounding third, heading for home is Ramos. Up with it is Harper. The throw to the plate is not in time. But it's 3-0 New York.
That aspect of the voting, but once it's clear that we're down to a couple of players, we're going to take just a couple of days and have an election that covers, the top 2 or 3 vote getters.
Inside ball 4, so Nola draws a walk to lead off the inning. 3-2. Opposite way. Going back on it is Conforto. It's going toward the corner, and it's off the base of the wall. Nola had to hesitate for a moment, but he'll still get to third. It'll be second and third with nobody out for the Phillies. And a breaking ball, and Segura's down looking. 1 away, 5 strikeouts for Syndergaard. To the right side, that's a base hit for Harper. 1 run is in, McCutcheon's going to be held. And Harper's on his way to second. The throw, not in time, and off the glove of Rosario. The 3-2 pitch coming. Breaking ball. 6 strikeouts for Syndergaard. Opposite way, there's a base hit for Real Muto. That's going to wind up tying this ball game up. A 2-run single. It's a 3-3 game. It's his first hit this year with runners in scoring position and 2 men down. Little tapper in front of the plate. Ramos says he has it. And he throws out Herrera. The inning is over, but the Phillies do score 3 runs to tie the game up.
Talk a little bit about, you get an opportunity to be out there on the field. You threw out the first pitch, as you mentioned. You took a couple swings. But, hey, you're no stranger to the athletic fields. I mean, you were a pretty good athlete in your time, right?
I mean, yeah, I was a quarterback in pastime, man. You can't beat this. And, I bring my kids all the time. They're not with me today, but it's special. MLB is very special.
Swing and a miss. He got it with a curveball. Could be the best curve he's thrown tonight. And it was a good one at the right time. And he lines one to right center field for a base hit. And the Mets will retake the lead. They'll get at least 1. It looks like they're going to wind up with 2. As Nimmo is heading home and he's going to score. It'll be a double for Robinson Cano. And it's 5-3 New York. Changeup swung out and missed. Conforto is struck out. That's number 6 for Aaron Nola. And a line drive base hit to right field for Cesar. That just is like a long dart out into right field. So he's 2 for 2. In the air to left field. That is a towering shot. We said you'd really have to fight it through the wind, and Franco does! A 2-run home run. I didn't think we'd see one to left field that high tonight. And the Phillies have tied it up at 5. Shocking the way the wind is blowing that he was able to get it through the wind. You imagine if there was no wind blowing.
That could have been second deck up there.
Out to the Phillies bullpen. And Nick Williams, a pinch hit single to left field. Phillies with 3 straight hits. Not done yet here in the 4th inning. Swing and a miss. He was fooled on that pitch. And 1 out. And a base hit back toward the middle for Gene Segura. Williams will hold up at second. And the Phillies have first and second with 1 out.
Yeah, what the heck.
To the right side. That might be 2. There's 1. And 2. Just in time. The inning is over. But the Phillies do tie it up. David Robertson, who's on the injured list. 7th ball game for Alvarez. Chris Young. He just did. Knocked off the glove of Hoskins. And I would assume that's going to be a base hit.
God, that guy can hit, man.
Swing and a miss. Throw to second base. On 1 hop, he's out at second base. I don't know if he intentionally did it, but man, that skip added something to it. 2-4 on the putout. There are 2 outs. Now the 0-2 pitch to Rosario. Out towards center field. Odubel on the run. He dives. He can't get it. It hit off his face. and it bounces toward right field. Rosario will stop at second, so he's there with a double. Out to center field. Odubel's going back. This time the wind is going to help the Phillies as Davis is retired. And Hoskins strikes out for the second time. It's the only one that's really deep. He threw him a changeup. 9 strikeouts for Syndergaard. Fly ball to right field. Going back on it is Harper, back toward the fence, and the Mets have the lead. Brandon Nimmo hits his 3rd home run of the season. And it's a 6-5 game. Mets are back on top. Peter Alonso, the hitter. And he rockets one out toward left field at McCutchen. He'll make the catch. That ball is right on the nose. Out towards second base on one hop. Cesar Hernandez handcuffed with it. And he throws out Cano, who wasn't necessarily moving up that first base line.
Yeah.
He was. That one's out toward right center field. Conforto again. And it's going to hang up there for him. He makes the catch. Yes. Out toward right field.
Might not matter.
Conforto makes all 3 outs in this inning. So it's a bullpen game. Drew Anderson will take over for the Phillies as we go to the top of the 7th inning. It is 6-5 New York. And a liner out to center field. Odubel Herrera gets to a spot and makes the catch. 1 pitch, 1 away. Out toward the left side. Diving stops Segura. He gets to his feet, has some time, throws out Ramos. He knew exactly who was running, so knew that he had an opportunity to take his time. 2 pitches, 2 away. Line drive, 1 hopper, flagged down by Segura. This is 3 pitches, and we are done with the 7th inning. I don't even know if you break a sweat if you're Drew Anderson. And a foul tip hung on to, and Harper strikes out. 1 away here. Fastball and a called strike 3. Hoskins down looking. .92 on that fastball, and there's 1 away. Runner goes. Pitch is hit back toward the middle. Ducked by Drew Anderson. Picked up by Cesar. Throws wide of Hoskins. And runners will advance. The throw goes to second. And Lagares is safe at second base. Well, that didn't go well any which way you looked at it. Hey, he's on.
Yeah.
Right there. Looks like the glove is on the leg and the foot is off the bag. Ted Barrett is. He is out at second base. Sharpest. And the 0-2. Swing and a miss. He got it with a curveball. And Alonso strikes out, and the inning is over. 2 scoreless innings from Drew Anderson.
Have to have some patience with. You see it's 7 2/3 innings, 6 walks, 8 hits.
And that one's hit back toward the middle, a base hit. And Herrera's running hard. He stopped at first base. So the Phillies have the leadoff hitter aboard. And low ball forward puts 2 runners on here in the 8th inning. And Michael Franco is coming up. That one's pulled toward third. Oh man, picked on 1 hop by McNeil. There's 1 and 2. What a play. That was a fantastic play by Jeff McNeil. 5-4-3 double play. Outside ball 4. Knapp walks. And it brings McCutchen up their lead. The count 3 balls and 1 strike. Inside ball 4. The bases are loaded. It's the 3rd walk of the inning for Familia. And here comes Mickey Callaway strikes. Ball 4, and that forces in the tying run. It's a 6-6 game. Odubel can come on home. Has an RBI tonight. And he pops it up. Rosario, the shortstop, says he has it, and he makes the catch. And the inning is over, but Adam Morgan 1-0 with a 0.00 ERA. 5 strikeouts and 5 1/3. Swing and a miss. 1 out here in the 9th inning. Opposite way, a bullet right at Harper. And the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Mets here at the top of the 9th inning. Pulled toward the third base side, diving stop by McNeil, who's been a vacuum since moving from left field over to third. He's robbed 2 hits and probably a run.
And it turned one of those into a double play.
Yep. Swing and a miss. Odubel strikes out. And the inning is over. Phillies over to the right side, and McNeil is aboard.
Boy, this guy's
so far. Out to second base. This could be 2. Cesar to second for 1. Segura quickly to first in time. It's a 4-6-3 double play. 2 outs.
slider down the way, and this inning, half inning's over. There you go.
And a strike 3 called. Smith can't believe it. He just broke his helmet as he slammed it to the ground. He's not as long as it was. Avilot 11 hits in 5 2/3 so far. And that one's pulled to left field, and it's past McNeil. He threw his bat at him as it broke in half, and Maikel Franco is aboard.
Surprised you didn't try to field them both.
That one's pulled toward the left side. Rosario flips to second for 1. They won't turn 2. And a line drive base hit it to right center field. Kingry's already at second, heading to third. Dusty Watson will hold him there. Lagares got it in quickly. It's first and third with 2 men down. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He went after a changeup in the dirt. The inning is over, and we'll go to the 11th. The Phillies had the bullpen was outstanding in yesterday's game.
Fix that next inning, can he?
Yes, he can. Over toward the hole. Segura backhand stumbles, throws, and it's offline. So Lagares is aboard. So an infield hit. And ball 4 puts runners on first and second. And Darno is coming up. 0-2 pitch going to Darno. Pops it up. Hoskins, the first baseman. Infield fly rule is called. So Darno automatically out. No balls and 2 strikes to Cano. Swing and a miss. He got him. That is a huge strikeout. 2 outs here in the 11th inning. Pulled toward first, off the glove of Hoskins into shallow right field. The runner's coming home. The throw to the plate is way offline, and the Mets take the lead. Lagares able to score from second on a ball hit sharply by Conforto, and it's 7-6 New York. Traded him away. Out to right field, and Harper over toward the line makes the catch. The inning is over. A run scores on an E3 against Edwin Diaz, who's 5 for 5 in save opportunities. Man, the guy, I mean, think about what he did last year. Last year he had 24 saves when hanging on to a 1-run lead, and he gets the first out. Reese went around, and there's out number 2. Yeah, the 1-2 pitch. Swing at a foul tip, and he just struck out the side. And the Mets have taken game 1 in extra innings. They win it by a final score of 7-6.